From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Max Fried.
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. This is Bryce Terang. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. Fouled off left side. That's outside. 3 balls and a strike. That's ripped. Base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Carrying well. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. And now it's William Contreras. On the ground to the left. Over to Goldie. And that is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, today's starting pitcher, Jacob Misiorowski. What should we keep an eye on here? Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A solo shot. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
He handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well. Not get out in front and hit that ball a long way.
1 down. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Big swing and a miss.
That's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Base hit into right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Sliced hard but foul down the left side.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. In there, sets him down on strikes. Good job at damage control. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Brewers DH, Gary Sanchez. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Sanchez batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Ball 1. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one hammered. That's back there. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Base hit. Here comes the throw. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And here is Blake Perkins. The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter.
In the air to left center. Bellinger under it. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game. Ripped, but it curls foul. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. Tied up here in the early going. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Base hit. Grisham gets it back in quickly, and that holds the lead runner. Now men at first and second. Here's the shortstop at the plate. And that is out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's a base hit. Runner around third. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Swing and he popped it up. 2 away now. Stepping in, Bryce Terang led this game off with a double, but they weren't able to drive him in. Line drive, base hit. In to score from third. And a 2-1 ball game now. Here comes the runner. And they lead by 2.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the...
Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 5-1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Wastes no time there. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Contreras at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. New pitcher for the Yankees, Ryan Yarbrough.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. See?
And that is that. That one at triple digits.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Digging in, Jose Caballero. And now the 0-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Couple of singles back to back. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Whoa. Swings through that. The Yanks with a chance to get back into it. Bottom half of inning number 2. And there's a ball. That one misses. Full count now. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Now at the plate, Ben Rice.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Fastball for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run across, another comes in to score. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, he's safe. And they clear the bases. Back within 1, it's 5-4. So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Bellinger at second with 2 down. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 5-5.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Chorio has a beat on it. And that is that. On to the third inning. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. To the right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. To first. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jake Bowers. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be two. To second, there's one. Their second double play in just the first 3 innings here today. Base is empty after the double play. Blake Perkins will hit next. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
That's the ball.
Goes down looking. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Missing inside, ball one.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start. You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
That one way inside. Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Oh.
On the ground, right side. Terang over to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Comes up empty.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And down on strikes. And that is the third out of the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Start of the 4th. Luis Lara up now for the Brewers. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. 0-1 down.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're getting hits when it matters most and converting base runners into runs. They've got 5 hits with runners in scoring position.
On the ground right side. The tag, and he's out.
There's certainly added pressure when you're hitting with runners on, so the fact that they've come so many times in those spots shows me a lot about the makeup of these hitters.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. All tied up, top half of inning number 4.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Joey Ortiz getting ready to hit. In the air, right field. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
No, that's a ball.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
That's a ball.
Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a foul ball. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8. Ben Rice digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hot shot to third. And that's the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang.
Well, these Brewers really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time, and you can see the damage it's created on the scoreboard.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
They've thrived in the high-impact moments of this ball game, and I love seeing it. It's always impressive to me when hitters can rise to the occasion when the pressure's on and drive that runner in.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And he takes one right on the black. Strike 1. Up the middle, Caballero. The flip to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. In there at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
1 away.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these guys are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard. 2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That one outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. 2-2 now. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now 1 for 2.
That's the ball.
Next offering is fouled back. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Top 6. Here's the Brewers DH. Gary Sanchez. The Brewers going with a pinch hitter, Christian Yelich. He represents the go-ahead run. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
2-2 now. Towards first, Goldie. The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Now here is Blake Perkins. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. The switch hitter batting right. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Step off, throw to first. Back to first, and he's saved. Now he steps off. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Falling behind 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Off the mark there. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. Save. Not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away. That's too low. Ball 1. Just missed. That one off the mark, and it's 3-0. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Joey Ortiz now at the plate. That one misses. That's 5 straight. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And a count 1-2. Just misses there.
That's a really good take.
And misses inside.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Smacked into the gap. This could clear the bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's safe. And they clear the bases. And they're up by 4. So runner at second, 2 down. Jackson Chourio, the next to hit. Fires over to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Aaron Ashby.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Ahmed Rosario. Just missed. The Yankees looking to rally.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Out to short, Shoemaker. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. So up next, Austin Wells. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
That one not close. Ball 3. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Got him. 2 gone. Swing and a base hit. And they had their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's your 1.
Ball.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 7th. William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ground ball right side. Sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the second. On the ground, right side. And he's out on the tag. 2 down, bases empty. Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers. Foul ball there. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. This one in the air. Ortiz. And there's 1 down. Right down to shoot. That's strike 2. Got him swinging for the K. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. And it's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Goldie stands in now and watches strike 1. Foul ball. The Yankees down to their final strike. Ripped on a line to center. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers slug their way to a win in this one.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Live from Arlington, Texas. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. And we're underway in Arlington. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
It's just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
That's the ball.
Just off the inside edge. In there at the knees for a strike. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Ball.
Pitch out, but no action. Quick move to first. Rodriguez back in on a dive. And the 1-0. Quick toss to first. And he's back in there. And that's disengagement number 2. The 1-1. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. That one outside. Ball 3. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw off the mark, and he's in there. Rodriguez leads off second with nobody out. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's a head-scratching at bat, walking back to the dugout. But you got to give credit to the pitcher working his way back. In and finishing the hitter off.
Infield comes in now. Runners at the corners here. One away. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
No, inside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches.
Runner on the go. And it's fouled off. 2 on, 1 out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. There's the strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Ball.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit into the outfield. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double.
So the Padres with a new arm in the mound. Adrian Morejon.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
Strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
strikes.
Good job at damage control right there. Back at Globe Life Field. And on the mound in this one, Logan Gilbert. How about a scouting report on him? Digging in, Sung Mun Song.
Ball.
Gilbert, a former All-Star, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. A Rosarena under it. And there's one down. Gilbert, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
A little bit low. Ball 2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Over to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Back in Arlington, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. Morejon. He's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 up, 1 down.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Ball.
Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights-out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do. Instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is, stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
Caught him looking for the K. Back to the top of the Seattle order, Julio Rodriguez. The next to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
That's the ball.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Morejon, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. 2 down, nobody on.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. Late swing, foul to the left. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That missed by a lot. Ball one. Sheets on at first. Nobody out. On the ground. And a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit. It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Down the line, and it's foul. Runner edges away at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
This one in the air right field. Raley racing towards the line. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One runs in. The relay. He's in there.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. Really hammered that one down into the right field corner, and clearly he wasn't just content with the double. Really got going out of the box and hustled his way to turn that into a triple.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Runner at third, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Pitch misses, and it's a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Swings through that. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Tatis comes in to score.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That's to third. Throws to second for 1. A sensational double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Base hit, run scores.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long.
Runner takes off. Cronenworth at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
Ball.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
The 1-2. Fly ball down the line. And that is that. Back at Globe Life Field. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Ball 1.
And another ball.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That clips the corner. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. Didn't go. And it's even up.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
This one in the air, center field. Merrill settles under this one. 2 away down. Randy Arozarena will hit next. He's 0 for 1. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Ball.
Right through there. Got him. Third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Jackson Merrill. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. That one felt good, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2.
Well, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
That one fouled off. And now the 0-1. Sliced hard but foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Next for the Padres, Luis Rengifo. And he hits a ground ball right side. The tag, and he's out. First time around, he tripled home a pair. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Ball. No.
And misses. It's a strikeout. New inning getting started. In now is the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Ball.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in there. That's a double. 1 out. Runner at second. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Fouled off left side. Man at second.
Ball. No.
Check swing, and he went. It's a ball in 2 strikes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Wandy Peralta.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
The 0-1, Robles runs. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's the ball. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. The Padres trying to protect a 2-run lead. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the third baseman struck out looking at his first at bat. That one inside, and it's 1-0.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And that's way high. And it's 3-0. There's a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Out towards right center field. Tatis on the move. And that's the third out. Bottom of the 4th, leading off, Manny Machado. Inside, just missed.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there. Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Outside with a breaking ball. Out to short, Crawford. To first.
You're out.
And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Inside, just missed. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball 2.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. Pretty nice play there.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
2 down, bases empty. Freddie Fermin now at the plate. And a big swing and a miss. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Gilbert with the strikeout. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Mariners leadoff man. New pitcher on here, German Marquez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Machado throws to first in time. One pitch and one out.
Ball one. Ball
Struggled
two.
a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
No.
Pitch misses outside. 3 balls, no strikes. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here's Josh Naylor. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A 2-run shot, and they tie it up. It's 5-5.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-5.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you...
New arm out of the bullpen, Yuki Matsui.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Canzone in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2-2. The other way. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. 1 out. Runner at second. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
Inside.
And a foul ball. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And that one is lifted in the air. Merrill on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Good hitters count the 2-0. Inside, backs him off again. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Reaching for it and brings it in. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the DH for the Padres, Sung-Mun Sung. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. going to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 up, 2 down. So digging in, Jackson Merrill.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Oh, 2 now. Stays alive. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Rodriguez hustles to get it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And this one is tied. A run scores on the play. Gabe Spire gets the call from the pen. Rengifo, the next to hit, takes outside. Man on second, 2 down. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2.
That's a really good take.
And that's downstairs. Full count now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Brother edges away at second. Got him looking for the strikeout. That ends the inning. Top 6. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. In the air, left field. Rengifo moving under it. And there's 1 down.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And now it's even up.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Just off the outside edge. Struck him out looking. Tied at 6. And so they turn to their closer, Mason Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Machado gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom half of inning number 6 from Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Bird.
Base open at first now. And here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up. Double play with nobody out. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andres Munoz. way inside, and that hit him. So bases all loaded up. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. Just missed.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got it.
And that chance handled. There's one. Relay to first, double play. 5-2-3, and they cut down the run. He's 1 for 3, picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
2 on, 2 outs. Base hit, 1 run is in. The throw home. In there safely.
He was all over that one. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Late on that fastball.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That is the inning. Back in Arlington, now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. That one almost got him.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Tying run at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Mariners. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ballgame to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Final score of 8-6. on the hill for the Mariners, Logan Gilbert.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Okay, all set to go. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And we are underway. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one away. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And a couple of quick outs. Here comes Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Christopher Sanchez. What do we need to know here?
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Leading off, Julio Rodriguez. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Snap throw, pitch out, but no action. Back to first, and he's safe. Right through there for a strike. Rodriguez gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Again snaps it down to first, but he scrambles back. Now snap throw to first. Rodriguez back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher.
Runner takes off. That smash towards center. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first. And he's out. Not able to get back to the bag safely. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Popped foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Top of the second, so here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Here's the 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one away. Tap foul at the plate. Second inning here, no score. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. That's a base hit. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. The Phillies looking to strike first here at the top of the second. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Misses outside, and that's ball 3.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Runners on the move. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. And that's fouled off. That one the other way. Base hit. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Runner on at first with 1 gone. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Oh, and a nice sliding stop. There's 1. Double play. What a great killing to end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. There's the strike at the knees.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
To the right side, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. A great play deep in the hole. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. On the ground, and it's through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single. J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. And now it's even up.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Dive, and he's got it. The flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Swinging a foul straight back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
Ball, that's in.
Popped up. Crawford. And there's one down. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. On the ground, right side.
Foul.
And foul ball. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
That's out to center field. Rodriguez moving under this one. And there are two down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes ball one. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Two down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
Two strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but he can't get.
Now that's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. Out towards right center field. Crawford takes it in for the out. One down. Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Two away now. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
That's a ball.
Back to the mound. It hit him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there. Foul ball. Rodriguez, the runner at first with two gone. There's a swing and a miss.
Ball one.
In the air out towards right center. Rincones on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That is the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the top of the fourth. Gabriel Rincones Jr. stands in for the Phillies.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Ground ball could be 2. To Crawford for 1. Over to first, safe. 1 out man at first. And now the switch hitting catcher, Rafael Marchand. Snap throw behind the runner, and he's back to first in time. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. Fought off foul.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one
That's
close,
ball 2.
ruled a ball. Ball 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That clips the corner.
2.
That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Nope. Ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find it.
And that chance handled. Fires over to first. That's a very athletic play.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Can't hold up, and that's a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now fly ball to right center. Rincones has a beat on it, and there's 2 down.
That's a ball.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times.
Nope.
Just avoiding the
Outside.
heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing
That's
at.
ball 3.
Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think of. Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Line drive. Base hit left field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Outside low, and that is ball one. Late swing fouled off. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging for the K. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 5th. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball. 0-1. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez racing after it. And there's one down. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Hit on the ground to short. Over to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. So back to the top of the order. Stepping in, Bryson Stott. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. Gonna count 1 and 2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play. That's an infield single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded.
Runner takes off. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. Bryce Harper with a star scraper. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 7-0.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
So 2 down. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there. 2 for 2. So he's got to be feeling good right now.
He's turning a special day into something magical with how easy he's making it look at the plate.
And that one fouled off. Way out front for strike 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground out to short. and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia and stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one missed. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 2-1. Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Joan Duran.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
One away. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws out to first. Home half of the fifth inning moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Top of the 6th inning. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Almost got him.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Mookie Betts will get us started. And that's how this game gets started. That one fouled off. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. One out in the top of the first. And a foul ball. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Just missed.
Inside.
Late with the swing there.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Fly ball down the line, and that one is fouled, so we'll try it again. Here's a 2-2. Inside, just missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown third.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Andy Pappas in the box, lays off for ball one. In the air, right field. Hicklin on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. 0-2 now.
Ball.
Got him swinging. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And today's starting pitcher, number 70. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. Eli White next up for the Braves. To the right side, a sliding stop, and they get the out. Line to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. Here is Austin Riley. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
No.
Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Tosses to first. That's out number 3. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
No. Inside. Ball. No.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Check swing called strike. And the count now even up. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And Freddie takes the K. That one fouled off. No score here in the second.
No.
This one in the air. Bart. And there's 2 down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Carrying well. And that one is off the top of the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
The Dodgers with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. In the air, out towards left center, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Joey Bart.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. And the bottom of the second starts with a double. That's in for a strike. The Braves looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Laser to the gap should score the run. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, to strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Dubon stands at second with no outs. Close but called a ball. 2-1. Now it's off his glove as the slider gets away from him. No advance, 3 balls and a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes in and to his right, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Here is Matt Olson. Pulls it down, and there are two away. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Inside.
Base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Not going to get him. It's up the line.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
See! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. So two down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. This one in the air, right field. That gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 5-0. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's got an RBI triple.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
He's got it, and that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. On to the third inning. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
No, that's outside.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Olson steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. That's inside. Ball one. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Strike on the inside corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Rings it in. Out number 2. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Doubled his first time up.
That's a strike. Ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Set for the bottom of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Joey Bart.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
And it goes just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. He caught it behind his back. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Smoked on the ground a second. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the 4th. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Sale back to work. On the ground to third. Slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Fouled off left side. The Braves leading by 5. Top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, center field. White gets under it. And there's 2 down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a ball. Hit in the air out to center field. White on his way over. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now in for the Braves, Brewer Hicklin. And there's a foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th. In the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Jorge Mateo now. Swinging a foul out of play. In the air, center field. 1 down. This one in the air, right field. Dives and makes the catch. What a play.
That's just a great effort right there. Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so quickly. So it's kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play it on the bounce? He made the right decision, and he gets the out. Excellent job.
2 down, bases empty. Ozzie Albies now at the plate.
Ball.
Hit in the air, center field. Pajes makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in Philadelphia, ready now for the 5th inning. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
No, that's the ball.
High fly ball, right field. Hicklin moving under it. And there's 1 down. Foul ball. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that one finds its way through. And they have their first hit since the second inning. Miguel Rojas at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ground ball left side. Riley toss to second. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. About to get started here. Sung-Mun Sung digs in now. And we're underway in Baltimore.
Ball, inside.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Cronenworth batting second in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Quick toss to first. Now back in safely at first. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Hard liner. And there's one down. One out man at first. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. There goes the runner. They pitch out. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Ball.
Next offering is downstairs. Rosarena moving under it. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Adrian Morejon. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Stepping in, Julio Rodriguez. Just missed.
Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
That one in there across the letters. Struck him out looking. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Takes it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Randy Rosarena stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
That's the ball.
And that one sliced foul. Outside. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
It's softly on the ground left side. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
Ball one.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts off the second with a double.
Everything came together for him. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Gets him to chase after that one. Second inning here, no score. That misses, and a count 2-1. That one fouled off. Man at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground, right side. One out in the second. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get it out.
2 on, 1 out.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
1-1 now. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Quick move to first. Back to first, and he's saved.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And the count's full.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position.
Hit on the ground to short. And that's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Runner edges away at second. Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it's fouled off. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the top of the second. And that one almost got him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
This to third, and it gets by him. Tatis comes in to score. Goes to third, but he beats it. And everyone's safe. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Next is the designated hitter, Sung-Mun Song. Second and third, 2 down. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That one ripped. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run single, and they're up by 4.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Pitch out, but no action. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. In the air out towards right center. Rodriguez gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the third out. Back here in Baltimore. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
In the air, left field. And that's a foul ball. Hammered down the right side, but foul. To third. Fires across the diamond. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, bases empty. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. On the ground right side, Cronenworth. Play made, that ends the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. Check swing went around. That's strike 1.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played it 4 runs already. So I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez in position. And there's one down. That's a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at second. In the air to left center. Rodriguez has a beat on it. 2 down. Now Machado up here. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Inning over. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Mariners, Weston Wilson.
Hey!
That to right. Tatis on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
To third might be 2. On to Cronenworth. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Back here in Baltimore, on to the 4th. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent.
Bogaerts on the go. Swing and a miss.
No,
Throw
he's in there.
second. Save. Man at second. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. Back to the top of the order. Sung-Mun Song, the next up for the Padres. Late on that fastball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Arozarena settles under this one. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. In the air to left center. Arozarena under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. Rodriguez, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Ripped on a line. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one drilled left field. That's back there. And out of here. A solo shot. And they cut him to the lead. It's 5-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. That one misses. Ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Strike 1.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Popped in the air, left field. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, Jackson Merrill.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Gabe Spire.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter.
Now back in safely at first.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. High leg throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. This one high in the air to left center. Rosarena should have this one. And there's one down. So digging in, Luis Rengifo, 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Runner takes off for third. Good job to fight that one off. Out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Bradley Rodriguez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
In the air, left field. And there's one away.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that is strike 1.
Whoa. Ball 2.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And they'll do it again. That's off the mark. Full count now. Looks like he wants the signs again. And a payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to...
And that one gets away at the plate. No advance, though. Crawford, the base runner at first with 1 out. Double play ball to second. On to Bogarts. And it's a double play to end the inning. Top six, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
No,
good slider
that's a
down
ball.
and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's a ball.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out. Stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Ball. Ball.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. On the ground, Crawford. There's one. Over to first, but he beats it. Back to the top of the order now. Sung-Mun Song, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Fights it off, he'll see another.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Third out. Bottom of the sixth inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. Foul ball. Strike two.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. That one fouled off.
Ball one.
Here's a 1-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row. So back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Cronenworth. That is the inning. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the seventh. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Ball.
So they turn to their closer, Andres Munoz.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in and out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Ball.
Munoz, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer,
That's
a
the ball.
sinker, and he works in a changeup. Here's a 2-1. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. In the dirt. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. Man at second.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That smash towards center. And makes the grab. Running tags at second. Foul ball there. 0-1 down. Swing and a miss as he was out front. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 6-2.
For a guy with top-tier power, this is just another day at the office. Always a threat to send one out. I just don't know how you're supposed to pitch to him.
Out towards right center field. And it's into the gap. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Naylor swings through it for strike 1.
That's the ball.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Throws to first. A great play deep in the hole. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. Swings through it for the K. Down to the last out for the Mariners. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Just missed. Arozarena on third with 2 out. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should score the run. Runner from third in to score. It's a 3-run game, 6-3. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. No question about this one. It's out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and just like that, they're within a run.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Next to hit, Cole Young. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
This could end it. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starter, Sandy Alcantara. Coming up on the first pitch, Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Number 4, Patel Marte.
And we're
That's a
off
ball.
and rolling in Miami. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. On the ground to the left. Whips it to first. One out in the top of the first. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
In the air, right field. Konai moving back for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting third, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
This is Corbin Carroll. In
Ball.
the dirt, ball 1. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Yep, that ball went out.
Two down. Stays alive. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the start for Arizona, Eduardo Rodriguez. Leading off, Liam
Leadoff
Hicks.
hitter this afternoon, designated hitter, number 34, Liam Hicks.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. Nice grab to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting third, second baseman,
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. A switch hitter batting right.
Ball, that's inside.
And there's a foul ball. fouled off. He was late. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. And now 3-2. Kyle Stowers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ground ball. Marte throws to first in time. Marlins set down in order. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Lone Depot Park, top of the second, Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Nope, outside.
That's in there. That's strike 1.